So, my people, in the midst of this whole thing, we would say that Pastor Jerry is really, really caring. Yes, he is. Because even after every single thing that these women have done, after every single thing that these women have portrayed, but still, he is still concerned about one or two things, and there are very, very vital things that he is concerned about. So right now, no, Pastor Jerry have reached out to Olori Naomi, and one of the things he is saying that has become very, very crucial over time is the fact that he wants Naomi to return back into the palace. Now, it is not about what these women want again. It is what it's right. Yes, that is what he is telling Olori Naomi, that it is not what these women want. It is what is right, and that is what him too he wants that it should happen. So now he is vigorously, or let's say categorically, telling Oluri Naomi that return back into the palace. But there is something about Oluri Naomi's return back into the palace that all of us have not yet understood. Because if we are to understand exactly what is happening, then we should be at that point, that very crucial point where we should get the full details of what exactly is happening in the palace. Because the last time we checked, Oni has has done every single thing humanly possible. He has done everything a human being can do to have his wife back. But right now, what we are beginning to perceive is that there are more impossibilities than possibilities. Because this one that Pastor Jerry Izzy has come out to say that Olori Naomi ought to return back into the palace, it is beginning to be like they are also seeing all the loopholes coming into this whole picture. Because right now, no, there is nothing anybody can do about what is happening. Yes, because as it is now, the Ooni owns the final decision of this. Because even if you're coming into the picture, no matter where you are, you cannot come tell the Ooni that this is how you are going to run your family, this is how you are going to do things in your household. No, you cannot tell the Ooni that. So it completely remains his decision, and his decision what stands. It stands. So right now, no, this is what is happening. According to what Pastor Jerry Eze said, he said that it's been long overdue. Yes, and from the long overdue aspect of this thing, if you are not coming back into the palace, move on. So now, what we are beginning to understand from what Pastor Jerry is saying is that he is actually looking out for Olori Naomi. Yes, he is. But in his quest to look out for Olori Naomi, he is being very blunt that if Naomi is not returning back into the palace, then she should what? Move on. And remember when Olori Naomi fired for divorce, this was her concern that if I'm not coming back to be your wife, then give me the chance to move on. But Oni did not agree. Oni kept on saying that you're my wife, you would come back. Even when that man made an attempt, there was an attempt that he would get married to Louis Naomi, or that you see how the Oni came at him. It was quite brutal. The Oni was angry. That why will you even say that she's my wife? She will remain my wife until I say otherwise. It was quite something that people love the way he came out. But now, is it still something that people love? Because this is beginning to be questionable at this point, as this man is not giving people a concrete reason to believe that Olori Naomi is returning back into the palace, down to a point that Pastor Jerry is still speaking on this matter again. Now, remember, he said he was not okay. He said he was not going to reply to any of the Oloris, even with their dragging. And we love the fact that he has not even said anything to them after numerous and vigorous dragging afterward. He has not said any single thing to them. And then to today, he is concerned about Olori Naomi. See, if you want to have people in your life, have the kind of people Olori Naomi has. The people Naomi has are indeed a support system to her. They are the reason she continues being relevant. Because look at now, in the midst of this whole thing, look at the way all of these Oloris drag Pastor Jerry Easy, calling him the father of Prince Nikawo, bringing in possibilities, tendencies, and a million things that will counter his accountability, that will make him seem like he is not a good person, He's somebody that people cannot trust. They just wanted to stain that good name that he has. But today, this man is still concerned about when Naomi is returning back into the palace. So, at the end of this matter, the Ooni still has the final say on it. Truthfully, we are in no place to determine whatsoever it is that would happen at the end of the day, because the Ooni will still be the one to say whatsoever it is that will happen. And at the end of the day, my people, hope Naomi does not waste her time waiting for what is not feasible. Because all this while, all of this sharing of property in Abuja, all of this doing this, that, um, um, all these business support, grants, and the rest that Naomi has been receiving, hope she's not just wasting her time. See, this life, you got to move on. And Olori Naomi ought to move on. Yes, Naomi has to move on. And if at the end of the day, these people, in one way or the other, they feel that it is too much, it's too much, Naomi has to do something. Yes, she has to. She cannot just sit in one place and keep on waiting for when the manna will fall from heaven. Well, she has. She has. The last time she did something like this, some people even said that she's inconsiderate. The owner is doing every single thing he can, and then all she wants is a divorce. But when did Naomi leave the palace? December 2020. And from December 2020 till come today, what has it been? It has been 4 years. 4 good years. Naomi has been in her mother's house. In this Nigeria, we all know that once you're in your house like that, marriage don't end. Yes, we know that. But Naomi did not just proceed to do whatever it is that was in her mind. She did not just proceed to push her life forward. She wanted to find out from her husband that this is it though. What will I do next? That was it for Olori Naomi. And the response from her husband has been what we cannot lay our hands on. So make we wait they see you. Yes, make we wait they see. At the end, the Ooni would definitely tell us exactly what it is that we need to hear. So make we wait, see how this whole matter will play out.